It's not video, it's pictures.
It's just a picture.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, they told me that
Very
all
long
morning.
picture.
Yeah, they're lying.
Wait, everyone!
Okay, so first off, I'd like to thank everybody for traveling to San Luis Obispo, Cal Poly, to help celebrate Griggs' graduation.
Thanks, Diane.
So it's amazing to think that a mere 8,304 days ago, Griggs was born in San Francisco.
He did the math, guys. He did the math.
Yeah, Google did that
For
shit.
those who are keeping track, that's 22 years, 8 months, and 26 days.
Should be an engineer.
That's either going to make you feel very young or very old.
But he saw World Series.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I prepared a few notes to help us all reflect on this moment and consider our brief time together
Jeffrey,
here
sit
on
down.
this small planet.
Take my
Before
spot.
I
No,
start, I'd like to
filming.
recognize a few people who helped maintain the ecosystem where Griggs grew up. Diane, thank you for creating this beautiful baby. One of two fabulous Ziesing sons. Your love and commitment has always been the guiding light for our family. Jerry and Jermaine, I hope you're both tuned in and from all your places. Thank you for creating Diane.
They're right here.
And thank you for giving me and Diane the genes which have made Griggs.
Who looks just like
And Jack, which are both great
And
sons.
why there's big crushes over here.
Petey and Jeffrey, thank you for everything you have given to our family, from love to boats to vacations to an aspiring spirit which we all find contagious. Thank you.
Achoo! Achoo!
Jack, thank you for your creativity and independence of spirit. You are the best second son one could ever want.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah!
What about Zoe?
I heard that. They still snuck him.
Everyone here, family as well, who have all been part of forming Griggs' ecosystem. He's burying his head over there, but this is all, you're really a reflection of everybody that is here.
He's feeding right now.
And you're also your own independent person. And we're all richer because of the people here today. But now let's talk about Griggs. Where to begin? I took a lot of time to write up some notes with the goal of spinning stories together to quickly become, but I quickly became exhausted with the possibility.
You messed up on that line.
So I thought I would recall many things which make Griggs Griggs.
You like the ultimate.
Let's see if you recall any memories as I recite this list. By the way, these are really not in any order, and please don't judge the parents as you listen to this list, because everyone knows we tried very, very hard. So first it started in September 14th, 1989 in San Francisco, California. Griggs' first home was 1071 Clayton Street in Hashbury Heights in San Francisco. He was actually a hippie. He lived in Coal Valley, the Haight. His first place to play was in Golden Gate Park, our first neighborhood, where he really became acquainted with, secondhand needles and all kinds of things. His first nanny was Kitty. She was
We got his
an
polio
Irish nanny.
vaccination.
Griggs and Christopher spent time together with our Irish nanny, and she loved to take Griggs and Christopher on
Our Irish nanny,
on the music
Helga.
bus in San Francisco.
Yeah, buddy!
Griggs was cared for after that by Joan Carmignani, and actually Jack was cared for by Joan as well in the marina. Joan Carmignani, actually was it her brother?
They were indicted for organized crime later on in history.
Patricia Hearst.
They run a small haircut shop around the
But excellent caretakers, nonetheless.
How about Sophie?
Joan Carmignani married, her son married Patricia Hearst. He was actually
Therefore, we're famous.
And so we're famous, and we actually met him. Okay.
And Griggs is not related to them.
Five
We have no relation.
okay, so
Women.
five Via Capistrano, Tiburon, California. That was our second home. Only for a few months, anyway, but long enough to conceive Jack.
I got that one on video.
So Griggs's first school experience was Ross Academy Montessori School, where kids in Marin go once child care.
Preparatory Academy.
The one thing we found out about Griggs at Ross Academy was he was a mediator. And actually we learned this first because he mediated between a love triangle between himself, Logan Hedrick, and who else?
Oh, that girl with the dark hair.
Oh, no, it was Matt.
That meant shortstop.
No, it's true.
It's a shortstop.
Peaches. Oranges.
So, as you know, we were all into baseball, and I mean baseball in a big way. So Griggs was the first to play t-ball, and we were all into skiing. Griggs was the first to do winter skiing at Alpine Meadows. We were determined to have kids on skis as early as possible. 4 years old.
Did you see Griggs?
Did
you see Griggs and Jack? Wait, he did a flip over me. Shit, so did Jack. Shit.
Griggs entered Marin Country Day, but not after his first application there. We had to apply him twice. But our patience paid off.
Got that on
They
record.
initially said that.
That's the first interview was not
It's
accepted.
the first interview.
That's the last interview.
He wasn't good enough for Marin Country
That's
Day.
the only one. I was trying to think of one where I wasn't accepted. Yeah, that's the only one. We weren't prepared.
In the
for.
summertime,
my friend.
in the summertime,
And
Griggs
UCSB.
attended Walton's Grizzly Lodge in the Sierras, and we still get birthday cards there every year from them.
Nice
He was,
people.
he was a member. He moved from T-ball to Twin Cities Little League, and Mark Goldrosen will never forget Griggs' participation in Twin Cities Little League and baseball.
He's a generous Jew. He's a defense attorney.
We're gonna back up and talk about the play
You can't give a little dig without
It was a play at second. That's all I'll say.
Okay, weird after that.
He was stealing
Yeah,
second.
we're gonna freeze right by that.
Giant. Griggs was a big Giants fan.
What?
I wanted to be an A's
Yeah,
fan.
buddy.
But it didn't work out, so he became a big Giants fan.
It started with A.
Yeah, go Giants. The A's are okay.
And Griggs was also with Jack the first to really experience dirt bike motorcycling when we gave them a Honda 80cc motorcycle for Christmas. Really, before, what age were you? Like 7, 8, something like that. It was pretty young.
Too young to do it.
Too young. to do it.
Too old for you, Dad.
Dad, we still had the caravan.
Exactly. We saw the Dodge Caravan back then.
How is that leg doing?
So, at the same time we were spending our summers on Tinsley Island. We were fishing, boating, playing.
Drinking.
Griggs was doing a great job catching catfish and spending time on the water.
Only because I heard a
He was-
rumor Gramp knew exactly where they were.
Oh,
Gramp
showed me exactly.
Gramp did it all, but I outfished him.
Science.
And we slept in the lighthouse, but Griggs' favorite sleeping place was the wheelbarrow. Because what we would do is we'd stay out late at night around the fire, and the kids would
Oh, I
fall
love
asleep
falling asleep in the wheelbarrow.
in a little sleeping bag.
It's a good time.
We all know.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
On the bench and the wheelbarrow.
All right, page 2.
So Griggs,
End of page 1.
somewhere around high school, we thought it would be a really good idea for Griggs to do Outward Bound. So we went to Outward Bound when he was 15 years old, I believe.
And he broke someone's arm.
In Colorado, spent 2 weeks, even more, throughout. And
He went through puberty way
we
too
didn't- we heard-
quickly.
this is before cell phones and all that stuff. He's gone for 2 weeks. He comes back. We pick him up from the plane. He's covered with dirt and all that stuff. He's kind of, redigesting Outward Bound. And we find out through this that he was arm wrestling with a kid there and broke his arm. So I will just say that he came back.
Muscles!
But he came back as an incredible backpacker, knowing how to backpack at high altitudes, knowing how to live on nothing. They sent him out and did a solo overnight.
And arm wrestle like no other.
He was a very capable outsider, and that's still a trait that he has today that he uses day in and day out. Entered Redwood High School.
I'm gonna run out of memory pretty soon.
Drinking.
Nobody does it like this.
They're He entered Redwood High School.
That's what we were talking about last time. I can't remember where.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where he went to high school?
No, the murdering of roosters.
After MCDS. We spent a fair amount of time in Yosemite Valley, especially with Easter egg hunts and things like that, going up there in the winter time. That was fun.
And long hikes.
And long hikes and playing backgammon in the lodge there. Griggs was a member of the freshman football team. He played lots of games.
Running back. Starting running back.
He had several injuries. Do you remember the stinger at Kezar Stadium? We remember it very well.
That was the one game we did.
Yeah, that was when you ran it straight into the center.
Hey, you know the only thing they told me is protect the ball and just keep running.
Yeah, boy.
Forrest Gump.
Keep running.
The ball was fine. The ball was fine.
The ball was fine.
Griggs was a member of freshman wrestling, and he said that wrestling was the toughest training that he ever had. He was also a freshman, sophomore, and junior baseball player for Redwood High School, doing really well.
Didn't make that
Almost
senior
made
year
it to
though.
senior year. Almost made it to senior year.
I quit.
He quit,
It's just
exactly.
pity.
But that was it.
Your choice.
He had a little problem. He had a little problem with the coaches at Redwood. A little problem with Redwood. We will always remember
How little
Griggs.
was the problem?
Let's say it was the coach's problem.
He had no
But we
problem.
will always remember Griggs because everywhere he goes, from the time he's been this big to the time he's been this big,
Okay, I've never.
he always has.
I don't think he's ever gonna get this big. He's always gonna be this big.
Yeah, I'm not getting that big.
But the thing is that he's always had a baseball cap on.
Yeah, he has. Hey, and a Giants cap to say the least.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's see it, Griggs.
His first car was a Toyota Tacoma pickup truck.
Yeah.
It was green, I think.
It was
He bought his own dirt bike with a CR125 Honda that he rode seriously. He got into music and picked up the bass and had a guy named David Amato teach him a little bit about how to play the bass.
David.
He drove an Audi S4 at one point because he really was into hot cars, but he didn't know how fast it was. And then when he was sleeping one night with a girl in another person's house, a friend borrowed.
Sleeping at a friend's house, it was a girl.
Sleeping.
A friend borrowed the car and wrapped it
You
around
got the
a
words
tree.
mixed up. Sleeping at a friend's
We don't
house
care
and
about the
having
car.
beer.
It was a house with leeches. I remember that was the house with leeches.
You got that screwed up.
Anyways,
A little dot, dot, dot. I would have won it.
I thought I had a fool.
Griggs has always been handy with tools. He's always been handy with a hammer and a saw and a wrench and things like that. Griggs has always been loving Hawaii and Christmas, Poipu Beach, swimming, surfing, hanging out.
Oh, is that done?
The name of his first band,
The Earth, Griggs.
the name of his first band was Jackalope. I don't know if you knew that, but Jackalope then formed a band he formed with Grady, but then it formed into the Bob Hill band. The Bob Hill band. And the Bob Hill band entered the Battle of the Bands in San Rafael, won it, and then got a deal to do a recording at the plant in Sausalito, and he recorded a 4-song EP CD, which we have all heard.
Story checks out.
Through that, there was also
We have Todd here to check everything.
And Diane and I will remember the Oakland Crack Club when we had to go to take
The Oakland crack.
Krusty the Jackrabbit. That's what they called him back then.
Remember the Oakland Crack Club?
I remember I didn't have my license yet, so
I remember it being a little scary.
A little scary, a little scary.
Very straight place. Oakland Crack Club. Nobody drinks there. Nobody, no drugs, nothing.
Griggs is into hiking and mountain biking. He had a summer job or two working on software documentation. He went to Costa Rica and Panama with Chase on a summer thing. For some reason, Griggs likes rifles and guns. Not sure where that came from. He's still there.
Yeah, I know. Dad knows nothing about Krusty the Jackrabbit.
Griggs has been a
Jack, your camera's way off.
Griggs likes
A lot of this
to organize-
video is just for audio.
Parties, and I think he still does. He liked to organize parties in high school, and he organized the underwear party for the girls.
It's called the panties party. The panties party.
He organized
That was the most cracking party of high school.
Oh, yeah.
Cops and robbers.
Pimps and
Cops
hoes.
and robbers.
Panties
Now
party.
you're filling the chair.
And he organized the
Panties
toad
party.
chair.
Oh, wait.
And he also
trying to
attended
eat 'em.
a toad party because I found some pictures of
Oh, yeah.
Where's
we
the-
took it, too.
Are you a union cameraman or what?
What high school did you go to?
Somehow Griggs decided that he really liked to brew beer, and so we had it brewing in our kitchen on 5-gallon tanks and stuff like that. It didn't become enough, so he created the Griggs brewing station,
Patent
borrowing
pending.
things from all over the place in order to
Patent
make this
pending.
thing.
He's in 4 lawsuits right now.
Another unique aspect of Griggs is he celebrated his 15th birthday
It's a little
party in the
stiff, but-
Fall River in a fly fishing trip.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really do that as a
As far as the timeline goes, this does not fit in with the timeline.
Beer, you went through beer. It's getting very non-linear. Yeah.
That was way before the band.
There was a time when Griggs entered.
I outfished him though.
There was a time when Griggs went to the airport and the TSA found a knife and they kind of brought it out and he went.
Yeah, well, later they found bullets.
Sorry, wait, I'm getting that.
It's a punchline, you just ruin it. It's just
Oh, yeah. I know about that.
Griggs' favorite band, for a while anyway, was Dave Matthews. Concerts. By the way, DMB's coming out with a new album
They
in
are.
September.
Without Leroy, which is disappointing.
For a while, it was also, yeah.
Love him.
He was,
Let's talk about this later.
I think you missed the Leonard Skinner episode.
biking, a backroads trick for biking.
I think you like Leonard Skinner more than you like Dave Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
That's to explain his timeline. Not a sequence.
I knew that, but I did.
It's a mosaic.
Yeah.
So,
It's a mosaic.
Exactly. Very good. I use that word later on.
Sorry.
We've really done a lot of things.
All right, can we wrap it up in 3 minutes?
So anyway,
I know, I have. People say that all the time.
We're at 17 minutes right now.
Control.
Is it really
Griggs
17
Grand
minutes?
Canyon,
I wanna hear
Bryce
this.
Canyon, and Zion Canyon on a backroads biking trip while his dad was
Yeah, baby.
home alone on a couch after surgery or something like that. We did go to DMB to see the Dave Matthews Band's In the Gorge 3 times, I believe it is. He's been to Africa, Kenya, Zanzibar. He's done scuba diving off the Zanzibar. He then, and when the A4 was gone, he bought an A3 after the S4. He
should've
never
wrote a
really
speech
loved
for
the
you.
A3
Sorry.
that much.
Don't worry, it's all on mic. I should have wrote a speech for you.
Yeah, the camera probably heard that one.
Costa Rica and then
Just put your face over his.
Okay, Griggs, this is to you.
Griggs does love his time at Gabalon Ranch.
Yeah,
And
baby.
he basically likes to brand cattle, hang out, smoke pot, do all that stuff.
Yeah. Every time.
But speaking of Gabalon Ranch, that's where he likes to shoot his gun. And then next time he was at the airport, he was going through TSA, they found bullets in his pocket. He said, oh, that's where those are from.
Okay. It might carry on.
carry on. Good luck on your trip.
And then the next time he had
Griggs
chicken.
likes to play golf, and we
Then
all
he
know
said,
that he'd be a
"Jihad."
real threat if he could control his driving.
One of the 6 a.m. pub crawls.
He's not driving and drinking.
And Griggs is also very creative with his hands. So one of the things that he loved to do as a kid was to basically create beer pong tables and have all his friends over and play beer pong. He now currently drives a Nissan Pathfinder.
Yes.
In that last part.
He currently drives a Nissan Pathfinder.
It's black, it's actually parked way over
This
there.
morning he had a blacked out front studio.
I'm not in the way, I promise.
He hasn't driven anything today.
Yeah, Dad let me drive the golf cart for like 20 seconds today.
Yeah, he was drunk.
And for good reason.
Oh no, I wasn't allowed to drive.
Griggs is a tremendous
We didn't
pack
even
rat.
let him drive.
If you've ever visited
Hey.
Griggs's
30 seconds.
If you've ever visited Griggs's room, either at home or in college or his house where he lives, he's a pack rat. He throws nothing away. It is a pit.
I'm on
If you
board.
visit
Smile,
the house,
baby.
yeah.
I'm on board with that.
He's had summer jobs. Again, is another summer job, Cornish and Carey.
Yeah, baby.
Commercial
Yeah,
recycler.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, what about the REI chapter?
Griggs is also a REI, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get it all. If you'll remember the prefaces.
We can't go through every
Sorry,
week of my life.
God, we
Griggs
would
is
have
also a
like 50
scavenger. We
pages.
know that. Griggs will not throw anything away. He's the original recycler, and if he sees something on the
Griggs.
curb, he will
Hoarder.
pick it up and bring it home, and it will end
I have
up
something
You're a
for
hoarder.
you.
Really?
So anyway,
Oh yeah, and I'll sell that
Like
got
motherfucker.
junk, I guess.
And I will sell that bitch and make some money.
Need a couch?
Griggs
Well
likes to
said,
play
Griggs.
poker, cards,
Nice.
and board games. He's very competitive. He hates to lose.
I got low battery warning.
Alright, Steph, I heard that.
Griggs visited Thailand in his
No, he's changing.
third quarter
Just
of
full when I
junior
started.
year. He had a great time in
iPhone
Thailand.
5's coming out.
He took his 21st birthday in Las Vegas, which was a blast.
That was
God damn it.
He took it like a champ.
I must have missed we invited.
I didn't make it there. Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
we're invited.
You weren't invited?
Tomorrow,
Yes, you are.
tomorrow Griggs is graduating from Cal
Jack
Poly
will turn 21.
with a degree in business.
Not over summer.
Focus.
Over winter.
He's headed
January.
to South Africa,
No
and
business
Italy.
degree.
Hard time.
We're going to Reno.
You got my degree wrong.
We're going to Heavenly. We're going skiing.
You got my
Heavenly.
I know there is much more.
Harrah's and Heavenly.
I know there's much more than just this burst of memories about Griggs.
Oh.
And I know also that there's much more to come.
It was, yeah.
Shall I watch?
But we can all see that Griggs is a Renaissance man,
Yes.
following his own spirit, stitching his
Oh
own
my
mosaic
gosh.
of a man before
Howdy.
us,
Blacking out
Yeah,
in the
baby.
pub crawl.
being kind to everyone and making his way. We together here are all better because we have Griggs in our life.
Alright.
He knows when to catch a fish.
Because he has us.
Thank you, Griggs. Congratulations
Thanks,
on your
Mom.
graduation. Diane and I join you and everyone here to raise our glasses to toast to your past.
Alright.
We all love you.
Hey, hey! Griggs just drinking Coors, casual Coors. Hey, hey! Good speech.
Right.